Good Friday morning to you. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. I'm going to give you a little opinion, a little editorializing about what's going on. I guess I should ask, are you ready for shit to hit the fan? Stock market is opened. This is the Friday that they were saying if Trump doesn't get the tariff issue resolved with China, right, we're in big trouble. Well, guess what? It didn't get resolved. Last Sunday, Trump said, hey, we're calling the deal off. Then the Chinese said it. Then they said, no, it's back on. It seemed as if Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary, just wanted something done, just anything so that they can claim victory. Well, there's been accusations back and forth from both sides, and nothing has gotten done. At midnight, tariffs went into effect. 10% tariffs went to 25, 0% tariffs went to 25 across many boards. I don't know if every single Chinese product is going up 25%, but a lot are. So the question is, and the CPI came out, the Consumer Price Index, came out today. And, it didn't go up as much as they thought. The market isn't reacting. I mean, the stock market's down. It was down 120, and now it's back down around 70, and then it's going to go up to 150, I'm sure, today, or down 150. They can't make up their mind. They're full of crap, right? Trump came into office just under 20,000 on the Dow. In his first year, it went up 25%, and it's been flat ever since. We had the crash at the end of 2018. And the stock market right now, which is the economy at this point, because that is where all the attention's focused. That's where all of the news is driven to. That is where investor sentiment is at. That is where everyone's mentality is at. If they understood the reality, imagine a hospital setting. The patient is lying on the bed on life support. That is our economy right now. It is on life support. You've got QE being pumped into it. You've got low interest rates being pumped into it. You've got positive media pumped into it. You've got presidential tweets pumped into it. The patient is on the bed dying, and everyone is standing around talking about, well, look how steady the heartbeat is. Oh, look, the vital signs aren't all that bad. In fact, it's never looked better. And it's all bullshit. Because the moment they quit, the moment they remove the plunge protection team injections, it'll fall on its face. And it has. Every time it goes down 300, 400 points this week, guess what it does? Oh, it recovers. Oh, mild losses. They have, for the past year, been promising that the Trump tariff trade deal with China is going to save the world. They don't tell us how it's going to save the world, but they say it's going to save the world. Once again, we got the patient on the bed. It's comatose. It's laying there on life support, and they're telling us that everything is just fine. They just need one more injection, one more life-saving move, and everything's great. Best case scenario, they could take the economy off of all of this stimulation, all of this support, and it would support itself. But here's the fact. Since '08 and the crash, since then, all they have done is hold this economy up with false medication, with false stories, with bullshit. That's all they have done the entire time. And the moment they remove it or take it off of something, it goes down. Right? Quantitative easing on top of quantitative easing on top of quantitative easing. What is that? Cash flow, liquidity injections, pushing cash into the banks, cash into business, cash into markets, low interest rates trying to get people to spend money. But guess what? We're not getting more out than what we put in. In other words, there's no productivity. Productivity sucks. It's because the economic engine is stalled. It is dead. The patient is on the bed on life support only. Brain failure, heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure. And it's all being done by machines, literally machines. Computers are doing the trading. And when it goes out of whack, when everything starts to flatline, what happens? The machines kick on and artificially get it alive again. Here we are, Friday. The tariffs are taking off. Poof, we've got tariffs. We got a trade war. Trump and the United States can blame China. China will blame the United States. When the economy, the world economy, feels this and understands the news, right? They're going to blame each other so that they don't get in trouble themselves. Trump will blame China. Trump will blame the Federal Reserve so that we are exonerated, the country, from any responsibility for what has been done for the past 49 years, 48 years since they pulled us off the gold standard. Right? They cannot let it get out of control, right? They have got the patient on the bed on life support and they're doing all they can. At some point, one of the machines is going to break. And it's very close. I know that Pinto and many other investors are waiting for clear signs to short the market. That is, they're expecting a severe market valuation correction. In other words, stock equity values on the market coming down. We're right there. I would not be surprised if they aren't positioning themselves for a big fall in the next few weeks. This has been predicted by not me, but others, that this spring we're going to see everything roll over, and as we go into summer, it's going to be shit fan city. Anyways, that's what's going on in the morning, Friday morning here. I'm going to see if I can't get another broadcast out this afternoon, and tomorrow you're going to get the weekly wrap-up, which should be, it should be quite a little program. Anyways, thank you for supporting The Prepared Mind. Cut URL, internet address, share it with friends. Share this in every way you can. Get the word out, right? The patience on the table keeps flatlining. They keep defibrillating the economy, bringing it back to life, but it cannot sustain itself. It can't. And that should be a massive indicator, right? It's kind of like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Where is it? Well, it's alive. Really, show me the body, right? Habeas corpus. Nope. No, we can't do that, but we're going to tell you how alive and what good shape it's in. They won't let you look behind the curtain and see the patient laying on the table in comatose on life support. But if you read the reports, if you know where to look, you'll get the information about how sick the economy really is. You guys be cool. I'll be back soon. Talk to you then.